Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Welcome back to your Sunday evening entertainment. It is, of course, our Quest from the Infinite Staircase campaign, episode 7. We are down a player, and we have started slightly late, so without further ado, let me hand things over to our enigmatic GM for this evening. It is, of course, only Johnny Hurricane. Over to you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 7 of Quest from the Infinite Staircase. We are going this week, but next week we will be taking off for Monster Hunter, so, hopefully I'll get to enjoy some of that. But we're just going to jump right into it as we usually do, and we'll do a recap. We started thank you for starting the music, near the end of the 5th tier last time. We had just cleared out a gelatinous cube, basically got one of those extra rooms. It was like a priest's room, so there was a priest back in there or whatever. You guys decided, you know what, time to long rest because that hurt. Did that. Did a little bit of exploration. I had mentioned a gambling hall last time, but you guys, there was a little hallway that you missed, basically. But we first ran into an elf who was in one of the cultist rooms and basically was like, no, I just clean, they pay me for this. I don't want to be a cultist, but they pay me for this. And then he was basically just like, but you're not cultist, so, shoo. And you guys were just kind of, well, he did, kind of tell you what was up ahead and all that business, but you guys were like, cool, we want to go to the gambling room. And then we brought you to the gambling room. But before we could go there was a room with a well. And in the well, these individuals were all, it was cultists, just some basic thug dudes, and hobgoblins. They're all drinking and they're all arguing, bickering, not fighting, over what it tastes like, what different fruit it tasted like. And they all had different suggestions. So Paddock was basically like, let me try it, as he, usually does. Tried it first, got a different taste, different fruit from everyone else. And then, as it turned out, everyone tasted whatever their favorite fruit was from this lovely well of sweet nectar. You all had to roll a casual wisdom save, and some things happened, let's just say that. Also worth noting, Paddock has now filled his water skin with I don't remember what fruit he ended up picking, but whatever that water is, the sweet water. From there, you guys did make it to the gambling hall, and we did some gambling. It was a real simple system. Basically, you rolled 3d6, and you're just trying to get 3 of a kind. So if you got 2 2s, you could just re-roll the last one until you got a 2, and then you win unless someone has a higher number than you. But you have to keep putting gold in each time that you would roll the die. So these guys actually ended up losing to an NPC the first time, and he dipped on out. But after that, Sizz ended up winning, Sir Dragon ended up winning, I think, 80 or 100 gold. I can't remember. But he was sitting pretty flush, and basically at that point, all the other gamblers were like, we're done. You guys can gamble against each other, but that's about it. And you guys were like, that's cool. Let's go check up at the other room. Check the other room. There's a Myconite in there. There's a bunch of dancers. Paddock had to show them how to actually dance because they weren't doing that good. And then the Myconite was kind of like, hey, maybe you should join the dancers. But it was kind of getting the pollen was starting to get to take you guys over, but you got out before that happened. So said, no thanks, we're not in the Underdark, we're not getting Zugmoid today, and dipped on out. After that quick little recess, you went back to where the elf was, and then went up. And there was another trap, but you guys were like, nah. Or actually, you guys just walked over it, I think. Or no, someone fell, didn't they? Who fell? Was it Paddock this time?
Sir Dragon.
Sir Dragon. Yeah, big heavy boy fell like 30 feet. And yeah, that didn't feel too good to him. That one actually didn't lead down. It led down, but it didn't lead down further into the ziggurat. And the king was basically like, our way is this way, but you guys decided to go take on some ogres, fought with some ogres, killed the ogres, looted the room that they were looting, which had, I think, like it was a treasure worth something, but basically it was nothing special, just some gold, or something worth some gold. You guys took that, and then decided to go check out another room, and that was basically the way to the city, but you guys were like, we're not going to do that yet, so we went down to the 6th level, the last bottom level, this roughly dug tunnel that went down about 300, 400, 500 feet, I don't remember exact number, down to what was effectively the cultist area of initiation, shall we say. There was slime, nasty pulsating slime on the walls, but you guys decided to skip past that, and first thing you saw when you got down here, besides the 2 slime chutes, was that there was an altar. And surrounding that altar was a bunch of dead cultists who had slit their own throats. That was where the king wanted to have his crown placed, so that's where he ended up placing the crown after you guys, I think you guys did a couple of things first, like looking around and trying to figure out what was going on. And as soon as that happened, the king basically hopped out of, you made sure the deal was good because he had to get out of Paddock. And he got out of Paddock and was like, haha, yes, I'm going to have the power. And then spectral tentacles came out from the walls, basically grabbed the ghost by all of its limbs and just kept pulling it and ripping it until it just like paper right down the middle with an agonizing yell. There was a big voice talking as well. And you guys all had to make your madness checks, which I believe was it 4 of you who failed or 3? I think it was 4 of you failed, and then Hob ended up getting blinded. So it was just like, it was just completely like, cool, bro.
Hob was the only one who didn't pass. He also didn't drink of the fruit water, by the way.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
No.
I drank it, but I passed my wisdom save.
Well, it will. Yes. And the king effectively turned into a gibbering mouther, which is just this disgusting thing, effectively. You guys decided to dispatch of it because you did not want to fucking deal with that thing. It hits hard. It was like 5d6 or something per bite. So if it got through, it would have actually did some damage. But you guys all suffer from
one-shot Paddock.
That's right. Yeah. Because Paddock's madness was paralyzed. That was just bad luck, and you happened to be the one who was right there.
I was just gibbering.
Yep, you could still at least operate. Fucking, the bug was laughing over there.
I was scaring away hopes.
Yep. But you guys did eventually end up winning, and as soon as you won, because it was like 1d10 minutes for this madness, the madness was dissipated. The crown was still left on the altar, and now this kind of like oily sheen to it that if you tried to rub off, you would not be able to get off. And I believe, Paddock, you have it now? Someone grabbed it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I still have it. I just didn't put it back on.
Okay. From there, you guys went a little bit further. You guys actually ended up splitting up a little bit, but some of you guys went up to the north, and there were some rubes up in there. You guys could have slept up there if you wanted to. You checked the chest, it was just clothes. And then you guys went down another path where there were some uppity cultists, fresh recruits who had effectively just been promoted, who were trying to push around you guys who they thought were going to be recruits. Long story short, that didn't end well. Their task was to feed these slime vats to create new slimes. And you were guided by the voice above, again, telling you to put the bodies in the vats to feed my kin. That is my job, basically. You guys did it. All the bodies were in the vats. No slimes are coming out or anything like that.
Oh, and Paddock broke his leg and had to be reset by Ezra. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Paddock kicked the thing, tried to break it, and it broke his ankle. It was just, one of those things where I was like, you okay, sure, kick it. It's like, whatever you want, bro. Other than that, I think we're good to go. Some of you are a little... Or maybe that's an NPC, actually. Yep, never mind, that's an NPC. Oh no, one of you is really rough. The guy who busted his ankle. You are also told that the initiation basically was up the hall, if you wanted to go that way, but there are other routes down here as well.
So, how's everyone doing? Are we all okay?
I'm okay.
I limp over.
I reset your leg. It's
Still
the
hurts.
best I can help.
Still hurts, yeah. It's okay.
You guys are welcome to rest if you want, but
I don't think I have a healing I can even give you right now.
I have healing. I just don't know if I need to use it at this moment.
Oh no, I have it. It's not great though.
Don't worry. I can heal myself if I need to.
You're looking a little rough there, bud. You might want to.
Are you...
I'm going to put my hands on him and healing hands him.
Oh, okay. What is that? D4s?
Yeah. So
okay.
So it's
2d4.
2d4.
Yep, 2d4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's not even great. Like...
Yep.
I can do it if we get into like a lot of trouble like that again. I'll be okay. I just won't walk first. If there's any doors, I give that ability to open doors to Sir Dragon, since we like to fight over doors.
I will do so, he says.
He did really good at finding that door in the floor.
Yeah.
Still can't believe that fucking healing's hands.
Well, which way you guys want to go?
Okay, we're going this way then?
Guess you're going that way. All right. I mean, yeah, I know you guys can see most of this, so as soon as you guys get to the top of the stairs, it's not going to be hard to tell. In fact, you probably saw it before you were getting here. There's a kind of bright green glow coming from this large pool of bubbling...
Didn't we see that stuff upstairs somewhere?
You saw some slime, sure, but this is like a very bright, shining...
So it's not the same
ponds.
As that room of gunk that we sent the
Not
pixie
exactly, but unless your insight check is like a fucking 4, you're pretty confident you don't want to touch it.
I'm pretty sure the big voice said we needed to go north, but do we want to listen to the big voice?
You mean the evil guy?
Yeah, but I mean, I just listened to a king for a while that just got ripped apart by it, so... And that king messed us up.
I don't even honestly remember what me and Dragon decided we were going to do. I was teaming up with Sir Dragon, I can't remember what... We're killing cultists, right? Like, Ozra's all for killing the cultists, and I can't remember what everyone decided last time. Because Ultra's for killing them, and everyone's like, no, we're just gonna join them now, or something. I don't remember.
I think it was one of those things of we have to kind of at least pretend to join because the voice will kill us if we don't.
Hobbs,
Mm-hmm.
what are we doing again?
We had to get the king to the altar, but I think we were trying to make our way to the city.
No, after that. Like, after we defeated the math thing, and these people, we were going somewhere.
I think it was north.
We could just go north. That room looks nasty. I'm not sure I want to go down that way.
I'm pretty sure the voice said we had to go north.
Paddock, slow
What?
down.
So as you
Oh,
basically
this
get
is what do they call it? It's not recruitment.
initiation.
Yeah, thank you. Initiation. I was like, there's something going on. There was a word for it, and brain's not braining.
As you get a little closer, you can see through the windows, the fucking doors, whatever, that there is some of that green slime on the floor, and you can hear chanting inside. I don't know if you can actually see all the way in there, Paddock. I don't know what your vision is. Some of you can probably see the cultists, and if you can...
I can see a distance, but I'm only pretending I can see what's at the edge of the light.
Okay, that's no problem. For those of you that can see the cultists, they are effectively like in the hovering, got their arms out, legs like crucified style, except there's like a beam of light on them. They're like being abducted almost, is what it looks like. Effectively caught in stasis. That is what you see. But as you guys kind of get closer to the door, you hear, "Come, enter."
Yeah, okay.
I grab him from opening the door.
Oh,
It's not your turn. Dragon's doing it.
oh yeah, you're right.
All right, Dragon will open it and walk in and avoid the slime because it does seem to be bubbling.
Really dark in here. Can we get some lights?
I'm gonna.
I have a shiny rock in my hand.
You
Yep.
do have a shiny one.
You do. As you guys all enter, I'm sure some of you can already see what's behind the altar. It's not a secret. There would appear to be a creature, well, we'll just go ahead and say it, a mind player behind the altar.
Panic.
And he watches you all as you enter. Because there's a shiny rock, but also because he can see in the dark very, very far. And he just says, welcome to the initiation. So you all wish to become allies to the mighty Zargon, ruler of the cosmos. Cosmos. Not cosmos. Well, most of the cosmos.
Well, we're just kind of checking it out. I don't really know if we want to join or not yet.
Ozra keeps quiet for the first time in their life.
And this guy will kind of hover over. And he'll be like, that is fine. You've made it this far. Do you have any questions about the cult?
Ozra's gonna be like whispering to Sir Dragon to be like, we're killing that thing, because that thing scares me.
Well, unfortunately, Sir Dragon isn't here, so he's keeping his mouth shut for now.
The player is panicking on the inside.
He will help you fight if you fight, but that's all I'm gonna say. He will. The mind flayer will look at you all and say, "Or would you just rather meet with my lord?"
What happened? Hobbs going to point to the floaty guys. What's happening? What's wrong with them?
Nothing's wrong.
Can I observe what's going on with them? Like, figure it out? Like, is there a way I can figure that shit out? Why do they look like that?
I mean, you could do an Arcana check to maybe figure out some of it, but very unlikely unless you are, a mind flayer or from the outer realms. But it'll answer. It'll say, "Yeah, something's keeping them floating and not moving, but other than that, you ain't sure." He'll say, "They're being granted their gift. Their initiation is complete. Zargon is bestowing them a new skill."
Is it to see in the dark?
He will kind of see. You can see the little fucking tentacles, like he's kind of smiling, and he'll say, "If that is what you wish, Zargon can provide."
Why do you guys hate the other ones?
The other ones. They buried us to begin with. And then they dig us up, and we fight back. This is their fault. They sought to build their kingdom on our ashes.
I mean, that sounds like a bad thing, guys. Are we on the bad side?
No.
I believe you to be on the good side. You slew the evil king. You're heroes.
Can we get a reward?
Of course.
Hey, I don't want whatever.
I want to insight check him.
Sure.
Wow.
19. Yeah, he certainly thinks it. He certainly thinks it's a reward. That's for sure.
I was inciting the previous comment, not the reward.
What, that you guys are heroes?
That it was the evil king, and that
Oh,
he's making out that
Yeah.
that he's
Yes.
the good guys. Okay.
that's what he believes. I'll say that much. I mean, there's not, two sides to every story, right? So,
Yeah.
so you'll get both. So far, you're not detecting any real lies from this creature. Although, like you said, you are kind of you're out of your element too. So,
Does anyone have any other questions about what we've seen or anything? Like, because what about the thing in the desert before we even came in here?
Oh, the obelisk?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you know what this? And he'll bring out the rubbing of the eye. Like, what's this?
he'll be like, yes. Come, follow me.
I'm not. I can't float like you.
He's gonna float over to this gong. Giant gong. That also has the symbol
I'm
of the
staying
eye.
the fucking back here, bitch.
We
The
know.
eye on it.
Do we know what he is? Like, is that common enough knowledge what they are?
I think it would probably be mostly dependent on your background or like your reading history. Like if you think
My
if you think-
background is soldier, so
if you have a reason to think from your background, you would know what a mind flayer is.
I am
I'm not-
ASMR
I'm not
by
picky. Just
by
listen, you just got to
race.
justify it to yourself, and you can roll a history or an arcana. All right, I'm okay with it. I will
Mind
regardless.
flayers. What's their relation to celestial things? Like, I can't
Celestials are
remember.
gods.
Yeah, like I
Mind
can't-
flayers are like aliens. So
Yeah. Okay.
indifferent. I mean, well, they want to
Yeah,
conquer.
I was like, might have come across him as a soldier. Like,
Before we
Yeah.
before we go and see your
Or heard of it.
before we go see your lord, my friend, he got a little bit,
no.
he got a little bit hurt. Is there any way that you could help make him a bit more maybe presentable? Before we go see someone so grand?
He's gonna get real close to Paddock. Regardless.
Paddock thinks that his face is a mask like the other masks we've seen.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Is his face a mask as he gets closer to me? I'm paying more attention to him. Because Paddock would not know what a mind flayer is.
Right. You when he gets closer, it's pretty freaking obvious because you can see like the head kind of like the brain breathing and everything, and the tentacles moving. That this is not a mask.
Oh, okay.
This
Well,
is
that's
the
worse.
face of the creature. Yeah.
Paddock goes, "Oh God, that's not a mask."
He kind of chuckles and he says, "My kind are more in the realm of causing harm, not healing it. You could use the bedroom to rest if you wish."
Well, I'm gonna pull out the Zargon mask and the Fox mask, and then I'm gonna put the Fox mask back, and I'll pull out the Umasagaris mask, the winged mask. And I'm just like, I've been collecting these. This one kind of looks like you.
Gee. Yes, somewhat. Have you worn it yet?
Yeah, I have.
See? One of us already.
Whoa, just wearing it makes you one of you?
Paddock.
What?
Not exactly. But we'd know if you weren't one of us after you wore it.
I put it on while I was transferring the king, and the king got very angry at me. But then after the king was gone, when we were talking to the other people down there, that I put it back on again, and it was.
And nods and he says, "We'll make sure to get you your own mask once you join." But if you guys want to rest, you can go rest over in the bunk beds room.
Do you guys want to rest? Like I said, I can just heal myself.
God. Like, we should rest, but we
Yeah.
so need to put on watches because I don't trust this fucking thing.
I think that we should take advantage of the rest if we can before we go and see the Lord.
Mr. Tentacle Face Guy, we're gonna go rest.
He nods and he says, "Rest well."
Oh, do you have a name?
He says something that you certainly cannot pronounce nor understand.
He's speaking into my brain also, right?
Yeah, he does basically both at the same time. And he basically Zikrikich.
All right, appreciate it.
We're
Into the room
having
with the
watches.
snakes.
More snakes, no!
Yeah. Yeah, you guys can rest if you're going to have watches. Tell me who's keeping watch, and we'll see if nobody falls asleep this time.
I'm going first. Paddock's not doing it.
Beat me to it.
I'll volunteer. I'll
Right.
take a watch again if you guys need me to.
No,
No.
you need the rest the most. You
Oh.
just go to bed.
Okay.
Dragon can do it if you guys want.
She'll go
Sounds
first. So.
good to me. I'll just
Please, dice gods.
Long rest.
14.
Okay. Whoop. Sorry, Dragon. Put him on the wall. You, false, exactly. You can hear some from that room. You can kind of hear almost sounds like some groaning, perhaps from the cultists that were stuck in stasis. But other than that, nothing. Your watch is uneventful.
She will wake the next person and let them know what she was hearing. Like the groaning coming from the where the people are. And like describe it, like what kind of like what it sounded like, because it could indicate like what kind of groaning. That
Sure.
makes sense, like if it was in pain or unhappy or whatever.
Almost like waking up groaning, you know, like I don't want to wake up type of stuff is what it sounds like, I should say. Not painful. Sir Dragon can go next if you want, Varric. I assume you're doing one too. Or do you want to do yours now? All right, Dragon it is. Roll. Sick. Sir Dragon roll is 10 and uneventful few hours, and he will wake you up, Varric. You can take the last watch. Are you here, Varric? Okay, nice.
Yeah, I'm here.
16, lovely. Well, perfect timing. So right near the end, you do kind of hear the groaning as well, like again, waking up, all that business. And then it kind of stops right near the end of your watch. And then you kind of hear what sounds like, the best way to describe it is like someone bouncing a basketball, but a lot of them. And then
Interesting. Do they sound like they're far away or close by?
they sound like they're in the room where you were just talking to the Mind Flayer.
I'll make note of that and let everybody know when they wake up.
All right. Yep. And pretty much 10 minutes or so after that, everyone will wake up, long rested. You know what? You guys can be level 5 if you want. Let's do that. We'll do it now. I didn't even think about it, but we're doing our long rest. You've achieved basically everything I expected you to achieve down here. The next step, if you wish to, I mean, you're welcome to fight the Lord if you want, but you know, like, I wouldn't count on that. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Should have done it when you guys were long resting, but I think for most people, it's just health and multi-attack. Oh, and then there's some level 3 spells also. No, Jim, not pleasurable groans.
I mean, they might have been. Who knows?
Could have been. You should have peeked around the corner and seen, but instead, you guys decided to do your long rest, so. I'm watching Zhang level up on stream. I've never done it like that. I still just drag my shit over pretty much. So watching you do it is just like, huh, that is interesting. And you get more spells. Fantastic.
Guys, it's super straightforward. Like,
Yeah, I see
it's
that.
one thing with the new sheets that I will say is good is this level up process. So,
Yeah, 3rd level spells. That's where shit
can
gets
take
real.
plant growth?
Yeah, it's level 3, I believe.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was a bard spell.
You're right. It might not have been before. It might be now. I don't even know what that actually does. I've never seen it because it's a level 3 spell. And at level 3, most people that can take it will take fucking fireball or lightning bolt.
It's just essentially it's combat mechanically. It's area of difficult terrain, like a large area,
Oh, 100 foot.
100-foot radius.
That is crazy, dude.
But
All
it
my
also-
guys would be flying after that, just to let you know. I completely negate that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like I've played a couple of games over on Foundry now, and like I do like Foundry, but this sheet, when it's actually working, I like it as well. But they literally, I feel like they did an update not too long ago, like a couple of days ago, and things were kind of fucky for me again.
Oh, I haven't been on.
I think it's more that they're just like adding more shit to the back end, and it's like, come on, guys, the sheets are struggling
Yeah,
enough.
let's fix it first.
Yeah. A lot of level 3 spells
Oh,
too.
lose concentration. Yeah, it's pretty good. Jim.
I took a super dope level 3 spell, and I hope everyone's ready for it.
What did you take?
Ready.
Liamon's Tiny Hut.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
There it is.
So now we can take a long rest wherever we want.
Wherever, yep. Or a short rest if you need to get your fucking. I guess if you're using a 3, yeah.
They changed it though.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. If it's not big enough to fully encapsulate all the creatures in the area, then it fails.
Oh, interesting.
However, as long as you can cast it, then people can move in and out of it at will that you choose.
As long as you stay in it.
Yeah. So creatures and objects within the emanation, when you cast the spell, can move through it freely.
Gotcha. Opaque.
Does it? It looks like spells of level 4 or higher can go through it though, or be cast into it.
Yeah. Any spells of 4 or higher.
It's a nice change instead of the well, you can't do anything unless you dispel it.
Yeah.
Just shoot a fireball right inside of it, and just it's encapsulated in it as you guys are all stuck inside. Level 5 fireball.
Yep. You can do that.
I'm just doing the thing to get the rest of my HP.
Okay. And when you guys are ready, you can return to the room.
I did tell everybody that there's like a bouncy ball sounding noise or a basketball sounding noise coming from there, like a lot of them.
You guys will all basically hear it. Yep.
Me and Varrock can now increase. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
We now have large form.
Yeah. Big boys. Good news. We will soon be out of the ziggurat. You will be in an open area for once. We'll be out of the dungeon crawl momentarily. So we inevitably reach the next one.
Gonna use large form and then get 10 extra feet of movement and then dash, bonus action dash.
Boop, 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 boop.
I'm running at you like the Hulk.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he gets anything else besides multi-attack, but that'll be enough.
I just get an extra attack as well.
Just is paladin, right?
Yeah, he might get a spell slot or something, but that don't matter.
Paladin level 5, extra attack, and he gets his faithful steed.
Oh, right. I'm not using that, so.
You don't want to summon his war horse to help us out in combat? Come on, Johnny.
No.
Does get his second level spells. That
All right.
somewhat, but hard to do that when he's not here to pick them.
That means he's got level 2 Divine Smite. That's all I care about.
That's fair. Yeah.
Hey, as we're awake, guys, I still have these things. I make my cloak billow.
God.
All right.
I have a potion of water breathing if anyone needs it. I have 3 fireworks. I have a scroll of healing word. If anyone needs it.
I'm okay.
All right, let's go, Jonah. Halt.
All right. Our Dragon's going back into the room. Oh, I can just go through the fucking walls, so. And old Zikri Kitch. Zikri Kitch.
Hey, Ziklik Blur.
Zikr Kitch. He's gonna be like, you are looking much more presentable.
Find
Would
that hard
you-
to believe. I feel like I'm always good looking. But
Would you like to hit the gong?
looks to the group. Wait, I have a quick question.
Hmm?
Are the cultists still floating there?
Oh, right. The basketballs. Thank you. How could I forget? No.
You're welcome.
They are now inflated, bouncing all around the room. Wide boys. Boing, 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 boing. They don't hit you. They look like they're having fun. Boing, boing.
Look at them. You're like, did they ask for that?
He's gonna say, their gift from Zargon. And you see that they will bounce through the acid and it like won't burn them or anything like that. They're far more resilient like this.
What happens if they hit the gong on accident?
He steps out of the way. And as soon as one almost goes towards it, it's almost like a force field, boing, like a ping pong or a pinball table. Just ding, hits it right back at the wall and just starts bouncing all around.
Cool magic trick.
Are we ringing this gong? I think it's gonna summon Zargon. Well, I mean, it's like, so apparently he's really big and under us somewhere. But like maybe it would maybe in the other room when all those tentacles came in, maybe it would be kind of like that.
Do we have to meet him to get the reward?
He nods and he says, "He has a gift specially for you, Kingslayers."
Why are they so big?
Why are they so big? They're fucking inflated like balloons.
Yeah.
Boing, boing, boing.
I was just gonna be like pointing them to Hobbs, like that's not gonna work.
I don't want to turn out like them, but I am intrigued to see what it is.
You could frickin' do it then.
I mean, I'll ring the gong. Don't get me wrong. I'll do it. Like, because I'm unsure of what's happening right now. Like, are we the good guys or are we the bad guys? Or like, because they just said like, Zirligler just said that they were imprisoned by the other people. Now, why were they imprisoned by the other people? They said this guy is supposed to be the real lord of the cosmos.
They could be evil and locked away. Like, there's lots of reasons someone gets locked away.
I mean, yeah, bad people, but this isn't locked away. This is buried. They buried these guys alive.
Imprisonment?
Is he in prison for a reason? Blah, blah, blah.
He's gonna look.
That's the non-answer.
He's gonna look at you and be like, "Everyone gets imprisoned for a reason, but it was unjust."
Just holds a hand out towards the mind flayer. See?
This is probably a bad idea, but I'm here for it. No, you haven't led us wrong yet. You do what you think's best.
Yay!
Have it? Okay. Yeah. If you guys are sure, you know. Oh, is Varrock stopping me?
No, I was gonna walk over there with you in case somebody tried to attack you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I'll walk over here. Is there a mallet?
There is a deed.
Hobbs to just stand in the back.
It's just like leaning up against the wall over here.
Yeah, I'll pick up the mallet. Look to everybody that I can see because these guys are now outside of my vision.
Okay.
Hobbs just got a hand in her over her face, like, oh god.
And I'll just rear back and.
You hit the gong, and it's just this loud woo, woo, like echoing throughout the whole chamber. The cultists start laughing all like manically, like fucking Varric was doing a long rest ago.
Oh, god.
However, I will need all of you to either give me a strength or dexterity saving throw, DC 20, as the whole ziggurat begins to shake violently.
God. Okay.
Jeez, 20 strength on fucking Sir Dragon.
I nat 1. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay. Osra's gonna save. Okay.
I still fail.
You still fail. The nat one would have probably been pretty devastating, actually. You would have cracked your skull pretty hard, I think. So, Osra, everyone except for you, as soon as the room begins violently, the entire ziggurat, not just the room, begins shaking, you all immediately are dropped prone. And it's one of those prones where it's like, yo, like you try and get up and everything's shaking. So like you're shaking, you just cannot Oh wait, Varric, you're gonna be all right too because you got
Yeah,
a.
I was like, wait a
24.
second.
Yep, my bad. Didn't see yours there. Both of you are able to maintain your balance. Everyone else is on the floor, shaking and baking, basically, for about a minute or so before it abates. And
Arthur and Varric just point to each other like, wait,
the mind flare is just floating, so it's not even affecting him. I did make the ball people kind of like bounce pretty wildly, but they seem all for that, having a good old time. But after a minute, it will cease. And those of you that were on the floor can get up, and Ziki will be like, "He has arrived. Come, let us meet with Zargon."
fuck's sake.
And he will lead you over here.
Ozra, as she walks past Hobbit, is gonna smack him up the back of the head. Like a good smack.
Hey, what? Why? What was that for?
Just so he knows how hard she smacks him.
I didn't do nothing wrong. And he hasn't led us astray except for that time he got.
He also walked into a gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
He did walk into a gelatinous cube. Yeah, maybe.
You didn't think this through, did you?
He will basically float down. It's about a 10-foot drop, and he'll be like, "Come. His chamber is below."
Do a sick front flip.
Okay. After eating dirt for a minute?
Yeah.
It ultimately is going to lead back to that big room of acid, and he will lead you down there. So you guys could have walked down here yourself, but this is more. The dragon will get there. And as you all get down there, there will be another shake, but this one not nearly as intense. As from the pit of nasty toxic acid, it will begin to rise.
Fucking hell.
Let me put it on the map real
Oh, so
That looks
fucking
so
ugly.
quick.
That's a sweet mask he has.
So a towering abomination rises from the slime. 3 long tentacles tipped with blade-like barbs writhe from each of its shoulders, and 6 more slither below, propelling it forward. Beneath the 2-foot-long black horn jutting from its hideous head, the creature's single bulging eye, red, gazes down upon all of you. All right. I will need a wisdom saving throw, please, from everybody as this, well, as I said, abomination rises. If you partook of the water, you will be at disadvantage.
Even if you were successful, or
No, you succeeded. You're good. All right, Varric. Okay, Paddock. Oh, Hob. Hob made it. All right. Lovely. So, it will rise from the acid, and all of you that got below a 15, which I think might only be, is it only Paddock?
yep.
Of course, it's
Oh.
only Paddock, dude.
Okay, well, unfortunately, the presence, just being in his presence, has the effect of madness. So I'm going to need a D100.
6. I instantly die.
Yep, just like that. Paddock is dead. I don't know. You're probably knocked unconscious or something. Yeah, this is the same one you had last time. You become paralyzed.
Unless he takes
for-
damage.
Unless you take damage, yes. Someone can slap him if they want, but it'll be a crit.
Is it a D4 minutes or?
Oh, it's a D10. Yep, 2 minutes, unless someone smacks you. But he'll basically, you guys saw literally the exact same thing. Just at least one of you saw before. As the returner arises and he says, I expected you all to be a little bit bigger. Oh well. You have succeeded in aiding me by ridding me of that old fool. His city is now defenseless. I will be able to take it at will. I believe that deserves a reward. Now tell me truthfully. Those that can respond, as he looks to Paddock, who is just on the fucking floor, paralyzed. Do you wish to join my cult?
Nope.
He will look to you, Asra, and he'll be like, he will nod, and he will say, very well. Anyone else?
I have more of an inclination towards natural world. No, for me too. But thanks.
I think Dragon was a no.
I'm sure
Dragon
Dragon's
was
already been a
100%,
cultist.
yeah.
I should also mention by now that that horn would probably fit pretty good in that obelisk.
So we'll need to kill him to get it.
Or worship him, probably. Varric says, no, I don't have any intention of joining either.
And then he'll look to you, Paddock, and you'll instantly feel the paralyze disappear. And you?
So, I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
I mean, I have some questions.
Oh God, Paddock.
Ask.
Because Zebra over here said that you guys were buried and that you guys were buried and imprisoned. Was it because you guys were doing bad things, or are they doing the bad things by imprisoning you?
They did the bad thing. I brought magic to this world. And
See,
then they
guys?
tried to cast me aside and bury me and use it for their own means. Now I will bury them. Thanks to you.
Paddock.
What? I mean,
Even Ozra, who's meant to be dumb, is outdumbed by Paddock. It's just like, it hurts.
you're not meant to be dumb. You have like a 13 intelligence, alright?
I've got it. Oh, yeah. My intelligence is fine. My wisdom's not, but she's just like, oh,
Paddock's
God.
wisdom's worse.
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
I trust everyone, but may I try to see if this this godlike being is being truthful or not to me?
Of
I
course.
so wanna check. Just Ozra just has that feeling, but she's gonna do it anyway. Cause
Did I roll insight?
You can roll insight, yeah. To try and see if he is telling the truth.
That makes sense.
Yep.
That's a nat 1, Johnny.
You cannot believe the king deceived you this way, like type of deal. Asra, again, he's telling, as far as you can tell, he's telling the
he
truth.
thinks, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know, guys. I think he's the good guy. Looks can be deceiving. I mean, look
This is up to you this time. I'm not. She's just. I'm not.
Oh, I don't want to join the cult. I just told him that I politely, respectfully no.
so what happens? Yeah, go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, I don't want any of you to turn into a balloon. balloon. I don't know what a balloon is. A ball that floats and bounces. I don't think anything like that is good for us.
My gift makes them better. They were nothing before.
Okay.
But what if I'm already fantastic the way I am?
I can make you better.
We just really need to know if we can. You've probably been around for a little bit. Do you
Nods.
know how? Do you know how to get back without the stones not working anymore?
He nods and he says, "There are ways, but it won't matter soon. I'll be creating a portal to there eventually. You'll be able to pass when you wish."
Both ways?
Indeed.
See, guys,
Even if we don't worship you?
And he can take the portal. I'm going to connect the planes after I conquer this one, of course.
See, guys, he's gonna do such.
I will bring great magic to your world as well. Do not worry.
Paddock is just like, guys, look at this is awesome. Look, I'm not saying that you guys have to join him, but I think I'm gonna.
Hob's just gonna kind of give you the like, the sort of the no, waving of the hand at the neck kind of thing. Be like, Alec, we should just be grateful that we're gonna get out of here, right?
But I think he's telling the truth, Hob.
I understand, but I think that we came here to find out about the stones, find a way back that worked, and to find the people that came here first, and we've got that, and we did that, and then we came down here, and did things, and we might have been very helpful to some people down here that maybe, yeah, we can look at the end result and be grateful for.
You are free to leave. I'm not going to stop you. But you are due a reward. And he's going to basically hawk a loogie down here of acid. It's going to like, tss, but after it dissipates, there will be a, I want to say it's fucking green cloak. Let me check real quick.
All right. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
roll this. I apologize to Hob and to
Green
everybody
cloak.
else. Would it be an intelligence or wisdom to see if I would follow Zargon? With Hob telling me to not do it.
Right. You trust
I did-
Hop, right?
I do trust Hob, but I also nat 1'd my insight check on Zargon.
I would probably think because of Hob talking to you, I would assume it is intelligence, but it's up to you, man. You can do it either way. It's the fate. See where dice lands. Okay.
Sorry, Hob. I trust him. I trust him a lot. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna get closer to the goo.
Okay.
Can I stay with my friends if I join?
He nods and he says, "Of course."
Then I'll join.
Very well. Kneel.
Yeah,
You
Paddock
will
kneels.
get closer. And this green beam will appear at the tip of the horn on his head as his eye glows green, and he will shoot the beam down at you. It won't feel like discomfort or anything. It'll be kind of warm, tingly sensation, and then it'll dissipate. And Zargon will step back and he'll say, "It is done."
Fuck's sake, Paddock.
You are one of us now.
Okay, we're murdering Paddock.
Thanks.
Zekrich will get you your mask.
Oh, so can
Where?
I get rid of this one and I'll take off the other one I have?
He's, if you wish. I don't know if it's worth any gold or not, but
I'll toss it into the ooze.
it just dissolves into nothing. The more you wear your mask, the more my powers will begin to aid you.
Oh, snap.
And he will basically look to the rest of the group and point down to the cloak and be like, that is yours. Give it to one of your own or sell it.
While I'm facing away from everyone, I make my cloak billow so I look cool.
Yep. Another cloak, yeah. And then Zekrich comes over basically like ready to take you to go get your mask. And Zargon will say, go back the way you came. It will lead you to your next destination. If you wish to find a way home quicker than I am going to go, him leading you will help. But remember, and he looks down to you, Paddock, you are now part of the cult of Zargon. Be sure to spread the good name wherever you go.
Yeah, of course.
So,
Excellent. And he kind of lets out this big toothy grin and he says, I have a city to go bury in acid. I wish you all well on your travels. Give him a good mask, Zekrich. And the Mind Flayer basically nods and says, yes, my lord. And Zargon will spin down below underneath his slime.
there goes that city we were going to go to, guys.
We can probably still get in.
It's just going to be really slimy.
And yeah, Zekrich will look to you, Paddock, and he will hold out a hand to shake, and he'll say, welcome, brother.
Thanks, Zidler. I'll shake his hand. His weird forefinger.
Yeah, it's a little odd for sure. Come. Let us get you a mask so that you may acquire your gifts. It basically leads you back up to the room that you guys were in, and then at the altar, he will kind of hold his hands out over what looks almost to be like a blank mask, and then he'll kind of start using magic to form it into a Zargon mask. If there's any particular color you want to have, he will help you out with that there, Paddock. Otherwise, I think the normal is just like white and gold or something like that.
Yeah,
Is
that's fine.
anyone
I'll just
else
take one.
picking this cloak up, by the way?
Good question.
If not, I will pick it up.
Okie dokie. You've got yourself a green cloak.
Johnny, can I retcon something?
Sure, what you want?
Can I have identified the crown while we were taking our long rest?
Yes, absolutely. So the crown is basically whoever has it attuned to them, once per day they can use the command spell. The DC for it is 18. However, when you use it, you must also make a wisdom save of that number, else you will roll on the madness table.
Okay.
The word of Zargon. Although perhaps one of your gifts down the line could be that you don't have to roll on the madness table. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how far you get with the fucking otherworldly being in your skull. So you'll get the cloak. You'll also get your mask there, Paddock. And you will be led back to the exit where you guys can start heading back up towards the ziggurat where you came down. Assuming there's no other exploration of this area you want to do. There's really not much else here outside of like the bile spouts, which just more ooze.
As we're making our way back up, and when we get to kind of within range, I'm gonna message Ariga and also Canadius separately. Be like, Sargon's back. Might be a good time to leave. Oh.
Yep. You will not get a response from either.
Probably already dead.
Oh no, what about the bees?
The bees, they've been consumed by acid. It was a slow, painful death.
Okay,
No, they would have got out through the cracks.
that's fine. Yep, the bees will have lived fine.
Where the slime came from, the bees escaped. And you guys will head up the stairs, and, well, it's going to start getting a little bit warmer and a little bit warmer. Stairs look different on the way up than they did on the way down, but we're going to go ahead and take a break real quick. Come back, we will figure out where we're at. BRB.
Well, guys, it looks like I might be becoming a warlock next level. Wait, I actually don't think I can. I don't think my wisdom's high enough.
Maybe your special mask can help with that.
Oh, maybe. Was the word of Zargon the crown or the mask? I'll have to ask him when he comes back.
Yeah, I think.
I thought it was the crown.
Yeah, it was. I think it was the crown.
Okay.
I'll be right back real quick. But yeah, I mean, Jim, you're very limited on word count when it comes to message. So some things just had to be neglected. That's how it is. It's a shame how that happens sometimes, you know. Be right back.
Lol, great excuse. Love it. Top notch. Dude, I can't believe I joined Zargon. That was terrible. But I'm gonna get some.
Who let you do that?
I know. Who would let me do this? Listen, everybody let me ring the gong, alright? That's not on me. Alright guys, I just looked on D&D Beyond, and I can multi-class into Warlock.
Good luck with that. Gotta love the charisma base right there.
That's right. And I do have max charisma, just saying. Think about how powerful those Eldritch Blast would be. And then we wouldn't all be melee. That's true, Jim. That's true. Yeah.
I was just saying to Sammy, it's times like these that I appreciate that I picked a neutral alignment with Hob. Good, evil, just different sides of the same coin, right?
Well, I mean, Paddock's just really dumb.
Bad things happen in nature, but good things can come of it sometimes, you know? Like,
Yeah,
if a fire burns a forest, that's really bad, but the growth that comes after it is really good.
that's right. Yeah. Nature has those gives and takes, you know?
Yep, that's how that goes.
Sometimes it's just take.
What? Johnny, that's impossible.
Very nervous. So how, on a scale of like 1 to 10, how fucked would we have been if we had actually attacked? I genuinely think that we'd have struggled with the Mind Flayer. Never mind the big guy.
So it basically says if the characters are level 10 or higher, Zargon will take them seriously. That's what it says. So yeah. He has multi-attack and he hits 4 times. I'm just gonna, and that's the only,
Oh
he has
my
many other things.
God.
Yeah, many other things as well, but yeah.
We would have died.
That just sounds like we might get the opportunity again later to fight him.
Hey, you never know.
This would be his lair as well, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
The pool of acid, probably.
Definitely, for sure. Yeah, but he's got some special stuff.
It's fine.
So Johnny, on D&D Beyond, it'll let me multi-class into Warlock, so...
Yeah.
Is the stat requirement still a thing for multi-class? I've got the book. I'll find out.
I'm
Well, when
pretty
I
sure.
click on it in D&D Beyond, it says I can't be, let's see, because of my stats. I just closed out of it.
Whoops. I think it would have to be because you need certain things to cast spells, right? Like Paladin needs
Yeah.
certain charisma, stuff like that.
I can't be a cleric because my wisdom is not high enough. Druid because
Yeah.
my wisdom's not high enough. Monk because my wisdom's not high enough. Ranger because my wisdom's not high enough. And then wizard because my int's not high enough.
To qualify for a new class, you must have a score of at least 13 in the primary ability of the new class.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it definitely has legendary actions. 100%.
It's got a lot for sure. But yes, there will be the opportunity to fight it, so I'm not going to give you too much. If you want. Hey. The horn is up on him.
I'm
Gotta
just
get it
saying there's some rescue music for Paddock coming around.
There's what for me?
Isn't charisma your stat at the moment, Give?
Yeah, I'm at max on charisma.
Okay, so you're fine to dabble into Warlock.
Yeah, I can multi-class in Warlock. I read
Rescue
all-
music when we go fight Zargon.
Oh yeah, We're gonna go-
Chippendale.
we're gonna go fight Zargon, and I'm gonna be sitting there going the entire time going, I don't want this. This sounds bad.
You were right, guys. He's not that great.
I mean, I don't know if I'll say that, but
Just drunk girl conversation going on there.
yeah.
It depends on how much of your mind have taken over at that point. Might not have a choice.
They wouldn't take over my mind, Johnny. Come on.
No.
That
I'm
sounds
sure they
like
would.
cult
Zargon
talk,
would, though.
Johnny. That sounds
Yeah.
like cult talk.
He literally asked if you wanted to join the cult. Like,
Yo, I don't know if it's too bad Sizz isn't here because I don't think Sir Dragon would have let me do that.
Weird how Sizz being absent. Bad things happen.
mhm. Happened in our game too, yeah.
Out of the abyss. Oh, I'm just gonna fireball a demigod. What's the worst that can happen? Your fault, Sizz. You weren't here to stop us.
Yeah, it's Sizz's
fuck?
fault. This is what he gets for never showing up.
Poor Sizz.
I'm gonna message him.
It's your fault. Leave it
Yeah,
at
I'm
that.
gonna just right here at.
Paddock needs a babysitter at all times.
I'm just busting his ass. Fox, that's all. Hey, I looked at everyone. Hob responded, and then I rolled.
Mm-hmm.
I just stood by and watched. It's fine.
I think Sir Dragon might have hit me though. He might have.
Yeah, with his experience in the cult, probably. Is everyone back, or are we waiting?
I think everyone's here.
Cool. Yeah, so you guys are gonna keep heading up these stairs, and it gets pretty obvious, like I said, that you guys are these are not the same stairs you came down. And if you turn around and start going back down the stairs, these are not the stairs you went down. It's something's going on. Until eventually, you are going to end up at what looks like a mouth of a cave. One second here. And really, there's not anywhere else you can really fucking go, so guess what? We're going in the cave. Whoop, that didn't work. Let's try that again. There we go. Over here. This is a natural cave. This has not been carved or anything of that nature. It is much warmer in here than it was down below. And as you enter, everyone please give me perception checks.
Oh.
Oh, you got, yeah, 10, 12.
Wow.
12.
There we go, there.
There we go.
Eric, yeah. As you enter Varric, you can hear what sounds like running water in the distance. And as you hear that, all of you at the same time, regardless of your perception check number, yeah, exactly. All of you start to hear whispers that you can't quite make out all around you. Happens for like 30 seconds and then stops. And the cave is about, you got like 40 feet to the ceiling, and most of the tunnels are about 10 feet wide.
Honey,
And
is
that,
this the same
Uh-huh.
type of rock that we encountered on the way
no, this
to
is
the
completely
ziggurat?
different. This is completely different.
Would it be a safe assumption that we're not where we were?
Yes. I mean, you're told.
I don't think we're in the desert anymore.
I think
I'm
we're
very
lost.
confused.
Pepe's gonna be pissed.
Well, say that. But we
Mark,
did,
where you going?
we did what we were supposed to do, and we found the people we were supposed to find, and they got out safe.
Yeah, but he's gonna think that we left. Like he's gonna think that we're here for riches and everything now.
Oh, it's gonna lead in a little bit, like, aren't we? Kind of.
I mean, I don't really care. I gambled all my money away.
Oh yeah, I spotted you.
Yeah, you spotted me 5 gold for some reason. That was silly.
Yeah, this room, again, you will basically hear the whispers. Can't really tell where they're coming from or anything like that. Other than that, it is basically just like sand, like it used to be a stream going down this direction, but it's dried up. But you can still hear, like, this is the way of the water, the running water as well. There are other directions to go also, if you are interested. But again, we're about 40 feet high, and the tunnels are 10 feet tall.
Sorry, I was just trying to find the voices, guys. This place is really echoey.
But you can hear that? It's just me.
I thought it was
Can we-
Hob talking into my brain again.
No.
Oh, no, and it sounds like me. Did it sound like me?
No.
I message him. How about now?
Huh? Yeah, that sounded like you. Oh, there's some
Looks like grass, yeah, and mushrooms, actually, some green mushrooms.
oh, I thought it looked like the slime.
No, this, yeah, no, it's clearly fungi, green and yellow specks.
Guys, there's some mushrooms up here. Do we need food?
Can I nature check
These-
on them? I guess. See if that-
These, you have never, unless you've been to the Feywilds, you've never seen anything like this, my
Oh,
man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never
Um,
seen those. I wouldn't eat. You have to be very careful with mushrooms.
Hey Johnny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my mask on.
Okay. You put your mask on. You will no longer hear the whispers in the cave when others hear the whispers.
Nice.
Not that you would probably know that, but you know, unless they mention it again, you won't. But yes, there are mushrooms in here. They almost kind of seem to be like, I don't want to say breathing, but they're going like slightly up and down. Other than that, it's kind of just warm, damp in this area.
Oh,
Do we want to? Oh, go ahead. Hob.
you can. Like, what's that? I'm assuming this comes to a dead end up here, right?
Yes.
Apparently, the door's open.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't have to go first.
Does anyone have any experience of caves like these?
Nope.
No.
Not at all.
Excellent. Well, they can't be trapped, right? Like the ziggurat.
Yeah, this is a natural cave. It's not, human made. At least it looks like that.
Yeah, it's natty. Looks natty, anyways. And as you guys get here, it does start to, like, whatever the ones are on the top start to actually like drip water, and all of you can hear that there is some running water, probably a waterfall, if you keep going further into the tunnel.
Nice fresh water.
What is usually a good sign?
Tunnel we go. And once you guys get up here a little bit, this cavern basically, like you can see, this is where the water stops, and it is a big mud pit to the river, creek, whatever you want to call it, on the other side. The waterfall sound coming from there. But obviously, it is going to be difficult terrain going through the mud.
Do we want to go through the mud, or do we want to try a different way?
You say the water's starting here?
No, this is where it's ending.
I mean, there were other paths that we didn't go down.
My hope was that we could follow the water and find the way out. But the water ends here. That
I mean, we would still find the water to get out, right? Because the water is coming into this point.
yeah, but it could start. Yeah, well, I mean, we could try.
Up to you guys.
Okay. If no one else wants to do something, we should just try that.
The last thing I did was...
Stupid.
Well, I wasn't gonna say stupid.
Yeah, you guys got to go through the mud. Hob, it's going to be like up to your waist there, bud. You might want, I don't know. I don't know.
So Dragon will have to carry you.
Oh, do you need some help?
Sure. Yeah. If
Okay.
you don't mind.
Hold on. I'm gonna do something that I think Zargon might have parted me with this gift. I'm gonna use my powerful build and grow larger.
Okay.
I was gonna do the same thing, and then you beat me to it.
Sure.
Yeah. And I'm
Big boy.
come on, Hob.
Gonna be tight fit in those tunnels.
Yeah. All right. I'll
I can end it as soon as we get past the mud. That was my
I'll
plan.
let him
Okay.
pick me up, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just carry him over to the tunnel, and then I will Mario get hit by something and
Well, you might. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
Through the tunnel further you go until you turn around to the what looks to be some colored rocks put around this particular part of the stream there. However, it's very, very dark. Like, so you've been able to see pretty much to the bottom, but like in this pool in particular, it looks like it's quite deep.
Here, guys, I have an idea. No, wait, I'm not smart enough for that. Never mind.
We're trying to offload some potions earlier on, weren't you?
Yeah, I have a potion of water breathing.
You want to check
There you
this
go.
out? Could always have a drink, swim.
I mean, I can also just hold my breath for a while. What if it's not long enough or deep enough for me to worry about the breathing for a really long time?
Can you just toss a light stone down?
Oh, yeah, I could definitely do that. Thank you. That was my idea that I'm not smart enough for.
We're on the same wavelength today. It's all right.
I'm gonna walk up to the edge and just chuck my light rock in.
Okay, how much? It gives 40, right?
It's 20. It's 20 light, 20 dim.
Okay. It'll sink. Let me think here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it because of your lack of dark. Actually, it might stick up more. But it goes pretty deep. It is very hard to see the rock.
Pretty deep in there, guys. Oh wait, I'd also probably now be blind.
You'd only be able to see.
I'll pick
Yeah.
up another rock and cast light on it.
Okay.
These colourful rocks, you said they look as though they've been deliberately placed here?
Yes, they would appear so. They're
Is it possible to identify any tracks in the vicinity? Also, I want to look up at this point just to make sure there's nothing like, hanging from the ceiling
Sure.
watching us or something.
Yeah. Give me a perception check. If anybody sees Hob looking up, wants to give me a perception check, go for it. I don't care. Nothing up above, but as you think about tracks, if someone were to come through here and they walked through the water, probably if they did that, they wouldn't have any tracks. But you don't see any other tracks outside of your guys who went ahead of you. It seems, and it's kind of soft dirt around here, so there'd definitely be some.
Mhm.
And with your 20, we'll say that you can guesstimate it's probably about 200 feet, the rock. Rough estimate.
The water?
Yeah, it's 200 feet deep.
God damn.
Probably why there's such a fucking, not very much of it coming out on the other side. It has to fill this giant hole.
Yeah, that's very deep. You would probably not be able to hold your breath to go that deep.
I mean, I'm not that great at swimming either.
I mean, no. Wait. Hang
Do we have a druid in this party?
Yeah, I was just I was just trying to think. It's like I'm used to thinking that I don't get a special form until later on, but I'm pretty sure I have.
I think aquatic form is 4 or 5, yeah, or it used to be.
I think I picked air. Yeah, I didn't pick a swimmer.
You can only pick certain things now?
Let me just check if I get more. Oh wait, no, I should know 2 more forms. Okay, my bad.
Okay.
I
I'm
will
fine
have
with you
a s-
having a. Yeah, it would make sense you would have one, right? So yeah.
All right, let me just very quickly check. I didn't even think about that. Sorry, my bad.
You're good.
It's either going to
we
be a
haven't-
frog or an octopus. So
Yeah, I mean, either way, you'd be able to go to the bottom, right? It would just be the only thing down there. It would be a perception check down there, based on whatever animal you ended up choosing.
Yeah.
Or does it hold your stats for perception?
so
It's been a while. I'm trying to
well,
remember.
it does it's different for my thing because I do retain. That's why animal form's very strong for me now.
I was gonna say there's at least a light rock down there, but it's not light anymore. It turns off when I cast it again.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
You're good, dude. New druid stuff is pretty cool.
Known forms. Rules. One in form, you retain your personality mode. Your game statistics are replaced by the B stat block, but you retain your creature type, hit points, hit die, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. You also retain your skill and saving throw proficiencies and use your proficiency bonus for them.
Okay.
In addition, if a skill or saving throw modifier in the beast stat block is higher, use the one. Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be toad or octopus. and I think giant octopus is better.
You will take the form of a giant octopus and head down the hole.
Flashbacks to the mind flayer.
Yep.
Alright.
Goes down about 200 feet. I will need another perception check when you are down there. See how you do.
But just use my perception, right?
Yes, because you maintain or retain your wisdom, charisma, whatever. Which is pretty good.
I do have dark vision as well.
Great.
Boom.
When you are down there, you will spot, of course, a skeleton. And there is a pouch on its side that has suspiciously not decayed while the rest of its clothes have, so
Wrap a
suspicious.
little tentacle around that, and no doubt get devoured.
Mm,
Yeah. I'm gonna. Is there a? I'm gonna pick up a rock that's down there as well.
sure, you can pick up the rock that
Yep.
Give dropped down there. Yep. Okay. You will head back up, bag and rock in tow. There will be nothing that tries to eat you or anything of that nature.
I'll give Paddock his rock back. I'll change into regular form. Oh, yeah, I'll change into regular form.
Rip. Back to Hob. Hob mode.
And
Thanks, Hub.
found your rock.
Thank you.
I also found that there was a skeleton down there. And they must have not been that good at swimming either. But they had this bag, which, considering the body was a skeleton, must have been down there for some time. And maybe they're the one that placed these nice looking rocks. But yeah, this bag was here too. Maybe if you, when you get a chance, you could have a look at this cloak and this bag and do the identify thingy.
Sure. Do you want to hold on to it, or do you want me to hold on to it?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that was all that was down there. Which way should we go now?
We're going to continue following the water, or are we gonna? Okay.
Oh, it's a dead end.
Yep, that would just appear to be a dead end. The waterfall is very obviously up ahead. You can hear it roaring now. As well as some crystals that would appear as some of you get closer.
Ooh, pretty crystals. Are they pretty crystals?
Quite.
Oh my god, that is beautiful.
As you step up to this roaring waterfall with various crystals all around, it's actually a little bit hard to hear. And then the whispers, except for Paddock, everyone hears them briefly. And everyone except Paddock, actually, give me another perception check, please. Let's see if you can actually pick up any words. Twelve, 6. I'll roll for Dragon. 16. Asra, you hear the whispers again, but then you hear a particularly strong one coming from the waterfall, and it just says, "Help me."
Someone said, "Help me."
Is Hob messing with you again?
From the waterfall. So
Oh,
no,
I'm back here.
it sounded not like Hobbs.
Out loud, Hobbs just gonna be like, well, hello?
Where's Spots?
I don't hear anything.
The whispers are still... did you say they're more intense here?
They were, but then they disappeared again.
Yeah, they were stronger here for a minute.
Some of you that could like see good in the dark as you get closer could actually see through the waterfall, and there appears to be a chamber behind it as well. That's like how clear the fucking water is. But it is like, roaring down. This is not. You guys are all pretty strong, so you could probably make it through. But
There is something back there.
Hob, you might want to be a little cautious. That's roaring down.
No, I was just moving more to the center of it, like here. See if I could see anything.
Oh. It's a very ornate looking room. The stone's been carved. But I don't think you can see. Let me see what you can see real quick. Yeah, that's about all you can see.
In the water itself?
You can't see anything in the water. No, it's very clear. I mean, there's crystals, but other than that.
If one of you bigger ones want to go through with like some rope, I'll tie myself to the rope so that I don't get washed away.
Alter will do it.
Okay.
Tie Hobbs to me. And try and get through.
Sure. So as you step into the water, Asra, you will feel the water swirl up around you as a water elemental.
Oh, God.
Basically just catches you right inside of it, and I'm going to need a DC 15 strength saving throw. Let me get the yield turn order up. Or else you will end up taking 2d8 damage.
Wow.
Right.
Thanks.
Yeah. 2d8. 10 bludgeoning damages. You're not grappled or anything like that, but you will start your turn inside of this fucking water elemental. And let's roll initiative. Let's get. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Also, Asra, as you're inside of it, you will also hear the whisper again, and it will be coming from this water elemental, and it'll be like, "Thank you." Oh, did I not roll for?
Fucking elementals tricked me. Ballast.
Fey elementals? Oh my goodness. Dragon. Jeez. All right. Okay. The music going here. And Sir Dragon's gonna step into the water. It's kind of deep, but he don't care, and he's just gonna swing twice with his mace. Where the hell is it? Yeah. Oh my god. I guess we'll just drop a level 2 Divine Smite.
You know you can't roll for Sizz. You crit every time.
Alright, let me do Divine Smite level 2, because obviously he wouldn't fucking miss that. 6d8 real quick. Divine fucking 21. Okay. 43. Okay. And then he will swing again. Maybe he'll actually miss. No, he'll hit.
Double crit would have been epic.
Yeah.
Assuming
Okay, yeah.
Sap doesn't do anything to the elemental, right? Is it not?
It just means that he's got disadvantage on his next attack. Wow, the elemental's fucking bloodied. Alright. Nice boss. Paddock!
All right, I'm gonna whip out a silvered dagger that I have that I found in one of the crypts, I believe,
Master Thief, yeah.
and I'm gonna try to stab this guy.
Shank shank.
No. Shank once. Shank once.
Oh, yes. 21 will hit. Cutting into water definitely feels weird.
Yes, and then I'm going to point at Asura and say, "Don't get stuck in that water. Get out!" Give her bardic inspiration,
Okay.
and I'm gonna punch it. Now I'm gonna punch water.
All right.
Not magical, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Yep. I think
11.
11 will miss. You'll hit, but you're not doing anything.
Yeah, that's fair. And that's it.
All right. Hob.
I'm going to take a hold of the rope that I have wrapped around me, guiding me to Ozra, so that if she gets dragged under, I will be sharing her fate. Sort of wrap it around my forearms, and then I'm literally just going to, turn around and run full tilt, this way, and try and basically pull her out. He's tied to the other end of the rope, right?
Give me an athletics check.
Gonna be acrobatics.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll give
Okay.
it to you.
Yeah, cool. Watch me fail anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you could still
Oh.
whiff. No. Yep. You get
But
your
that
foot
would be
in
my
and-
action, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yoink Asura right out of the water elemental. Would you like to do a bonus action?
I don't think so. I think that's good for me. Yep.
Okay, well, the water elemental is definitely going to try and hit Sizz because, wow, that hurt. Hiya. 18 might hit him. It does. So he will take a little bit of damage. But it was basically slamming into him with its water. Oh, wait, at disadvantage. Oh, 18 still. Nope. But now it's over to you, Asura.
What a bitch. I get 2 hits at least now, so.
Yes, you do. Everybody's getting it. If it actually gets back to Varric, he can hit 3 times. That'll hit.
Savage hit. Come on, be better. Okay. $13.
13 will miss, but I believe you have
Hang on.
advantage because
Yeah,
yeah,
I was
so
gonna
you-
say because Vex, right?
yes. See, now all you got to do is land your first attack, and you have advantage. So There you
we
go. that is better. That will hit. Excellent.
Both
Yep.
mines, okay.
I think the feat can only be used once per turn. So if you use it
Oh,
on your
yeah.
first, yep.
Yeah.
Either way, it was 9, right? So it don't fucking matter. But yeah.
Yeah.
Just for future reference, both of those will hit. I think that's the first time you've hit 2 attacks in a row this entire campaign. So,
I know, and I'll get the next advantage as well.
yep. Varric. Let's see what you got. Yep, that'll hit. Yep, that'll hit. Oh, nope. 9 will actually miss.
I mean, I'll take 20 damage though.
Yeah, so like when you hit, because you're doing it
Magical
with
cold damage.
the cold damage, yeah, it actually kind of turns pieces of it to ice, and you just kind of break the ice off. It's having a hard time, even though it's in the water, it's having a hard time maintaining its form. I'm assuming you're good where you're at, so we're just going to
Sure am.
switch over to Dragon, and do the old, where the hell is that mace? There it is. Yeah. It's a casual 28 damage. It had 6 HP left. You'll just bzzz, and it'll disappear back into the water. And the waterfall will kind of chill out a little bit. It's still roaring, but it's not like aggressively roaring. Like you kind of not feeling.
By
as
the
bad.
way, it was that thing that was talking to me.
Oh.
Apparently.
Well, we saved it, I guess.
Yeah, we helped it. Helped it
That is-
die.
That is one way of looking at it. Yep. Good job. I feel like I could have thrown 2 at you, and you probably would have been all right. But that was a learning curve for me. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Now the passageway is basically open to the room beyond. The whispers have gone as well.
I
There's
am
no more
checking for
whispers.
traps.
Okay. Give me investigation.
Woo!
Nope. No traps.
I'm still happy that I rolled
Yeah.
over a single digit, okay?
Behind the waterfall is a room carved into the rock. 2 steps ascend to a mosaic floor depicting birds, flowers, and fruit, which is littered with long collapsed remains of furniture and shards of broken glass. A decorative alcove stands on the far wall opposite the entrance. On top of it, you see a lamp. When I say a lamp, I should specify the oil. You know, what kind of lamp I'm talking
Aladdin.
about. Right? Yeah, it's
Yep.
a genie's lamp.
I am so doing it. Fuck you, Pat. She's gonna. Can I reach the lamp?
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody can grab it.
Yep.
Take only the lamp.
I'm taking the lamp. She's gonna reach up and grab it. Reach down, probably.
Yeah, more like when you grab the lamp. Basically, the old trick where the altar will like rise up a little bit, and you'll hear a click. And the passageway behind you will close. As in front of you,
Oh no!
what looks to be a doorway, basically a portal doorway, opens.
Let's go.
And really, it seems to be the only path to take because your exit just got closed.
Well, guess we're going through this now.
Wait. And Hob's gonna take a run up and jump through first for once.
Okay.
Am I still attached to him by the rope?
I guess technically you would be. Yeah.
Yep, so I go next.
Yep.
Unless it shears
Alright.
it.
No, I mean, it would have, it would have basically would have been a tether. You couldn't go unless, but now she's there, so it won't really matter. Is everyone going then? Now that your partners have gone? I would assume so. As everyone goes through the portal, you will all wind up in a almost, mystic realm, it seems like, with lots and lots of staircases. You've arrived at the infinite staircase. Every which way I believe it is described that as many stars as there is in the sky. You can see staircases in every which direction. Gravity doesn't really apply
I'm
here.
celestial, does this...
Nope, this is not celestial.
This is, oh no.
This is planar teleportation, basically getting from one spot to another. Now, what you guys see basically leads right up to another doorway that is open for you. And around you, there are multiple other stairs, but you'd kind of have to like do a pretty good jump to try and make it over to those stairs, so it's a bit risky.
She is gonna untether herself from Hobbs.
Okay.
I am not being tethered to that little shit.
What the fuck?
What would you guys like to do here?
Bob, do you want help across?
The door's open.
There is up. So basically, you're at the bottom of the stairs. Up at the top of the stairs is another door. So if you want to go up there, that's where it is. There are other staircases around you, and yeah, you could probably be thrown to them, but it is risky because it's there's no floor or anything. So yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk up these stairs.
Right behind.
Okay. As you guys walk up the stairs, you will leave. I'm assuming you guys go through the doorway. It looks the exact same. Just basically a white doorway. You can't even see what's on the other side.
I'm
Okay.
shoving Hobbs through first.
Okay. Hob, going through first.
I am literally. Oh, hang on.
You will.
Shoving him through.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Wow.
Hob,
You
will
ain't saving from that.
enter what appears to be some semblance of civilization. As you pass through the portal, basically you kind of see in the background there's a bunch of doorways. You're kind of coming in through one of those. And then if you were to look up, there's actually like this kind of misty ramp that goes up to even more doorways, but there are actually like elves, humans, all sorts of different humanoids here, and even some trading being done and whatnot. But as you come through the door, an elf will walk over and greet you and be like, "Welcome, first time." And then we'll basically wait for everyone else to come through. Yeah, and
I stumble through the door.
yep.
Ozra follow through.
Hi. Yes. He'll pick himself up, kind of brush himself off a little bit. I'm Hob Ticklefingers III, Badger Buddy Onyx, last son of Coneyberry Beastfang. Pleasure to meet you. Think?
He holds out his hand to shake yours, and he says, "Yes, pleasure to meet you. I'm James."
Oh. Hey, James.
To meet you.
Where
And
are
if it
we?
is your first... Oh, you are in... Well, we refer to it as the Center of Dreams. It's the connecting point for all the doorways in the infinite staircase. Anywhere within the, well, realms, you can find... If you have the right key, you can get there from here.
We didn't have a key. We had a lamp.
That is interesting.
Ozra steps through after Hobbs.
Oh, these are my friends. This is Ozra. This is Barak. This is Dragon, and this is Haddock.
Haddock's an idiot.
This is
Haddock is wearing his mask, by the way.
And yeah, James will nod to everyone and be like, "Well, welcome. If you have any questions about the place, I can certainly help out. I don't think your lamp's going to work for a key, but there are plenty of people that trade around here. Maybe they'd be willing to give you access to one of their doorways, assuming you wish to go elsewhere. Otherwise, you can go back the way you came."
Ozra's gonna put the lamp in her bag.
Is this your place?
No, this is This is not mine. This belongs to, well, the king here, Nephis. He's up at the top.
Okay.
You can meet with him if you wish. He's a rather jolly fellow.
We just... Wasn't Zargon described as a god?
Yes.
Yeah, so just... I mean, we've just treated with a god, so I suppose talking to a king can't be that bad. Where is he?
Top of the spiral. You don't have to walk, just step on it. It'll get you there.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yep,
And
love to do that.
I will also say, like, there is like a trading post and things here. We can definitely do some trading, but we're not going to waste what's left of the session on it. So we'll just wait and figure out what our gold situation is. One thing I forgot to mention when you identified the crown is it's a fucking crown. So obviously it's worth a lot of gold as well. In case you don't want to use it. But anyways, you guys go to the spiral, and basically it's like a escalator. And get a little bit of a little bit of music playing as you guys head up to the top of it. And as you get up there, you can hear some bellowing laughter as well as some strange music. But above all, you hear the voice, assumedly, of the king as he says, "Come, more wine, more music. We have the whole multiverse at our disposal. Let us enjoy our time here." And as you guys basically get to the top, you can see that there is a bit of a party going on with all sorts of individuals, as well as a rather large man floating. A lot of instruments that you have never seen before as well, for those of you interested in things like that, obviously. But before you guys meet up with him, why don't we take a quick 5-minute break so I can get a drink real quick? I will be right back.
Well, we made it, guys. We're out of the way. We're out of harm's way.
Yeah,
What's the worst that could happen, right?
we're fine. Nothing can ever happen with Paddock wearing this mask.
Exactly.
Mm.
Safe as houses. Sis is gonna come back and be like, every time I leave you guys on your own, bad things happen.
Yeah.
This place is very cool, though.
Seems pretty freaking cool.
Reminds me of, well, obviously Escher, but more specifically like the Labyrinth movie. That's gonna be so bad when you get some. Yeah. Although I'm wondering, I don't really worry too much about alignment usually, but I'm wondering if Dragon has evil leanings, can we say? He was in the cult before, right?
Yeah.
don't know. I think he generally rolls his. He doesn't actually pick them normally, so who knows with him. Dad's gonna be mad. That's funny. Shame on you all. Oh yeah, is everyone here? Because we can just hop right back in if everyone's here. Great.
Yeah.
But yes, they're all singing, dancing, having a good old time. And so while you heard whispers in the cave, now what you hear, and it's very clear, coming from kind of the center area, is you'll ever so often hear what is like someone making a wish. So like you'll hear like, I wish I wasn't lost. I wish I won that bet. I wish I wish for this. I wish for that. You'll hear it every so often, and it appears to be coming from almost like a well behind that man that is floating there. But he will look to you all as you come in and be like, oh, new guests, come join us. Tell us of your tales. And as you approach, she'll be like, what is your name, little one? From where do you hail?
My name is, well, my name, he's gonna kind of puff up his chest a little bit, stand as tall as he can.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Hob Ticklefingers III, Badger Buddy, Onyx, last son of Coneyberry Base Fang. I'm from Coneyberry.
Coneyberry? And he looks to the guy next to him where he's kind of playing this weird instrument and using this sensor to show different images. And he says, show him home. And basically it'll
you didn't
go up.
No, don't. Okay.
And it'll show it. What's Coneyberry look like? Is it destroyed? Is it
like burnt out ruins?
It'll look and it'll say, that is disappointing. But after destruction, there is creation.
Yes. Yes. I agree.
He's gonna look down and be like, you and your group are a little lost, aren't they?
I'm not happy with some of them right now.
He keeps picking on me.
I think she means me.
I am not happy with the short one or that one.
See? I was just supporting my friend in his choices.
Yep. And he summoned a god. And made a deal. They're both idiots.
He just kind of shrugs and he's just like, ugh. Well, that's the price of free will. Stupid choices.
I like how we agreed it was a stupid choice.
Are you the king?
Oh, I am Nafis. Some refer to me as that because I'm the caretaker of all the wishes in the multiverse, so technically, yes. But I despise such titles.
Oh.
And he's gonna... You got the bag, right? The bag of holding?
Yep.
And he's gonna be like... Seem to be holding a key to one of the realms. He's gonna kind of look down at your bag, wherever you have it. If it's in another bag or whatever, he seems to know where the bag is.
Oh, you mean this?
Within that, there is... Yes.
Oh.
Perhaps a way home for you. Or at least the right direction.
I'm gonna see how smart I am when it comes to
Right,
bag
yeah,
of
good
holding.
point.
2 seconds.
Let's see. Arcana, history,
Oh, I was just gonna straight in it.
or intelligent. Yep, that's fine too. I mean, it's over a 10. Again, it's one of those if you're a magic individual, I feel like you would know of this. That's how I feel about it, but it's up to you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, do you know what it was called when it was put in?
Thinks for a minute, and then he kind of gives you a sly smirk, and he says, "Ask for the key home."
Okay. So yeah, he'll open the bag, hold his hand above it, or reach in, say the key home.
And 2 bronze coins, one of which has the sword and wheat. The I can't remember which one of the gods it is, but
Yep.
the Minithris one, I believe it is. And the other one will be the Gorm one. I can't remember what the hell that one is either. A hammer, I think, maybe, or something. And he will basically be
Madaril
like,
is the wheat and the sword, and
yeah,
the wings. Usamigaris.
no, Gorm.
Gorm was the lightning scales.
Lightning
Bearded
scales,
man.
yeah. Yep, yep.
Zeus.
So both of the Zeus basically on the coins, and he will say, "Oh, that will get you to another area close to where you were, close to home."
But I'm not from. Still where I was from.
And if you follow that path, it can get you back to where you came from, if you wish.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Of course. If you find more keys, you could visit other realms and
I
other
found a
places
lamp.
also. He's gonna look at you, Asra, and be like, "Oh, that is one of my old homes. Doesn't hold much power anymore. You can sell
Oh.
it if you wish."
So rubbing it doesn't do anything, I guess.
Not anymore, no.
That's sad.
But he will basically point to any of the not open doors. And he'll be like, "All you have to do is go to one of the doorways, and you can kind of see that there's like the little slits for where the coins could fit on the pillars. Put both of them in. It will give you another route through the staircase and lead you to your destination. But note that it's not always, unless you know where you're going, and you don't always know where you're going to end up. It might not end well." I'm sure in this instance you'll be fine.
Mm.
After all, it was home, right?
It might be my home now.
Maybe.
So I don't mean to be rude. What? Who are you? What are you? I've never seen anything like you before.
Oh. The closest thing you might know me as is a genie. But I'm like the top of the food chain as far as they're concerned. All wishes come here.
Okay.
All wishes come here?
All wishes, and then I choose to grant some. Some I'm obviously obligated to due to certain spells. But imagine if I just granted everyone's wishes. It would be chaos. Which is why some revere me as a king. It is a very difficult task. And as a result, I need access to the entire multiverse. Thus, and he kind of, puts his hands around for all the empty doorways, the infinite staircase. I'm sure I've heard some of your wishes as well.
There you have.
Okay. Well. Thank you. Although I don't know if we should go back.
He shrugs. He says, "There's others to talk to down below. They might be able to get you back if you wish to go home. There are guides."
Are we not going to report to Pepe?
Good.
I mean, I don't know. He's kind of the one who sent us there. We were helping them.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hold on a second. This place is a bunch of doors.
Bunch of doorways, I should say.
Bunch of doorways. Does it go to a bunch of different places?
Only if you have the keys.
So if you have the keys, then we could find a way that we wouldn't need my mask guy to open up that portal to go to other places. This is another way back and forth.
Can work that way, yes. If you are familiar with what the hell are the little circles that Fey stuff appear? Is it literally just Fey circles, fairy circles?
Fairy circles.
Like
Yeah.
fairy
Yeah.
rings.
They're like connections to the Fey world, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, fairy rings. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're familiar with that, it's similar to that, except, well, someone will probably build a building around it.
A way back and forth. We just need the keys
I
and a guarantee of where they're going to show up.
don't think we should bring him here though.
No,
No.
we shouldn't- no, not bring Zargon here, but as a way to go from.
If you're going to Zargon, you're going by yourself.
No, I'm not talking about going back to Zargon. I say while wearing his mask. I'm saying that we can open up a pathway from the place where Pepe is to the place where old dwarf guy was.
Ron,
In that-
maybe?
I have it written down in my notes. I just don't have my
It
notes.
don't
open.
matter. Yeah,
Um,
back to that one.
and we can go back to him. His name is Brahm.
Rama.
We could ask if anyone can get us back there, I guess.
I mean, that was our whole mission, wasn't it?
Wow, yeah.
I can't even remember what our original mission was. So.
That was the original. Like they want. There's a lot of you haven't really seen it because you've been stuck in the ziggurat, but there's a lot of resources and stuff here, and they want a way to be able to get back and forth effectively, and they know it's possible because they found a ship with the stuff. Yeah, but without the coins, you can't get back here, and you can't travel through the portals with the coins. So yeah, this is a feasible option. Yes, assuming you can find the right spot.
Yeah, assuming that we can make it. Paddock just stopped talking.
Oh. Maybe we should see if we can find someone who. Maybe we should just do that. Let's see if we can find somebody who knows the way. Is there anything else useful for keeping back, Mr. Nefasa?
He shrugs. He says, "Don't detect no keys, but you could empty it out, see if there's anything else in it."
Oh, okay. He instantly turns it upside down.
Okay. A big ass diamond's gonna fall out.
Pick that up super quick.
Yeah. Probably I don't know, 300 gold worth, something like
Yeah.
that. If I had to
Cool.
guess, something around there. And there's going to be a staff with a bird at the end of it, bird head at the end of it.
Oh.
That's it.
Does this look religious in any way, or is it?
Not really. Maybe a little bit magical, minor magical.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out.
Oh,
Is this a key?
it just twigged. Sorry.
Ephes will look at that and he'll be like, no, but I'm willing to bet you could trade for some. That thing is nasty.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Yes. Wouldn't recommend wearing it. But if you guys want to go downstairs, that's kind of more of the lounging, relaxing area. Like you can get gold is actually used here just to make it easy. So you can get bedroom, all that, board, and of course there will be some shopping opportunities. But there is just kind of like a general tavern area for people who don't want to go up in the more rowdy area of the king and his boisterousness. And down in the tavern, assuming that's where you want to go because that's where most people will be, there will be a dwarf barkeeper. As you guys walk up to the bar, and he will nod at all of you and say, looking for a drink, meal, information, what do you need?
I think a meal would sound nice right now.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like something refreshing. We've been in the desert for a little while.
Oh,
Um,
see.
but we need to find someone who's going to be able to get us back to where we need to go. Which might take us some time, I think. Do you have a room?
He nods and he says, "You got plenty of rooms. What kind of room you want? Want one on the beach, up in the mountains, out in the woods?
Oh, if you could find us a room near Pepe, that would be great.
I have no idea what Pepe is."
A druid? Harengon druid? Harengon? That?
He's got really long ears, and I hold my hands up above my head.
He's like a rabbit folk.
You misunderstand. The rooms are pocket dimensions. You kind of choose the theme, and then you get it to yourself, type of thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand that concept.
Right.
Apparently. How much?
Be fed and drink would be 5 gold each. 5 GP.
He's gonna turn to look at Paddock. You have 5 gold, Paddock?
Yeah, I do.
I have
You
to
gave
lend
us.
5
You split
gold.
some. Because this was you gave me 5 gold, and then we did some stuff where you found gold and you gave us all gold.
Oh. I forgot.
Yeah, so I actually have pulls out my little thing. 1, 2, 3, 17.
Okay. And he'll hold his hand out. You mean 12?
Oh yeah. Here's your 5.
He'll give hits 5 to the
Yeah.
dwarf.
She'll give her 5 to the dwarf.
Okay, assumingly Dragon will also.
I guess I'm then paying another 5 to the dwarf.
Yeah, if you want. Varric, you paying too?
Yeah, I'm paying 2.
All right. You guys will basically actually have like fresh. You get the room the whole day. I'll say it's like lunchtime right now, so you will be fed lunch, and then you can come back for dinner. You can wash yourselves off, whatever. If you think of a theme or type of room that you want, you can get that as well. But as you're basically saying, you need someone to help you kind of get back, to guide you through the multiverse. The barkeeper's like, I might be able to find a couple individuals, but might take about a day if you ain't opposed to waiting around.
That's fine.
He nods. And he's basically like, all right, dinner's in a few hours. You guys can hang out here, go to your rooms, check out the rest of the place. Up to you. Basically, for now, you kind of have free reign. We should probably start figuring out how much gold y'all got so we can figure out if we want to buy anything or not.
Well, after paying for my room, I have 7 gold.
Okay, great. Yeah.
I do need whatever the thing is you do on my sheet to accept the thing so the rest of my crap shows up.
The what?
The what?
I
now?
do, however, have multiple things to sell.
I don't know, like sometimes when I level up and you have to like accept whatever it is on your end.
Like the changes or something?
I have no idea. But like half of my stuff's missing. I'm not sure if it's like from my feet or whatever. But
I don't know. What are you missing?
like, I think it's my stuff from my soldier background. Items, like it's in the skills section where you have to always do the thing. I'm not sure what it is you do on your end, so.
I don't either. Normally, I just open up your sheet and it fixes itself, so I'm not sure. Well, we'll figure that one out after. Just we'll do the shopping off stream, anyways. But what we really need to do is figure out what we have valuables, like gem wise, because we did find some gems and stuff like that. But if there's nothing
I've
else,
got the wolf mask and
yeah, we can kind of figure out what room you guys are staying in, and then think about what items you want to sell, including your magical items, your crown and whatnot. And we'll probably just wrap it up early tonight and figure out our gold situation so we can do some buying and selling, maybe get a few more magical items. Like I said, we'll do that off stream. But we're going to wrap it up there. So, Zhang, feel free to take us out.
Okay. I'm right in the middle of my sheet. I got 2 seconds.
My bad.
Sorry. Right. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. That is going to be it for today's game. Thank you guys so much for being here, playing and running the game, and obviously for you guys hanging out with us in the chat. I did empty the bag too. I did empty it. There was the bird's head staff and the coins. Right? That was it?
Well, and the diamond.
Oh, and the diamond. Yeah, of course. What diamond? Yeah, sorry. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. We will be back on Tuesday for some more Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk. Things are getting very interesting in that one as well. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. We'll be back on Tuesday. Please do the usual YouTube platitudes, like, share, subscribe, comment below, all that good stuff. We'll be back on Tuesday. Until then, please do take it easy. And as always, if it's easy to take it twice, guys.
Bye-bye.